San Antonio Food Bank in Texas is one of those groups. Take a look at the lines there last week. I mean, let this sink in. The food bank serves 8 semi-truckloads of food to people in need every day. They say the numbers are so high, they have to ration food. Eric Cooper's with us now. He's the CEO of the San Antonio Food Bank. Eric, thank you so much for being here and for everything you do. You know, in America, the richest country in all the world, we have incredible hunger. How is this possible?
Well, Shepard, I tell you, today we had a distribution that fed 2,000, and we have these distributions all the time. And a woman in the line said, Eric, I juggled kids and my job. Now I have no job, no income, no savings, and no food. For Feeding America food banks around the country, all of us are seeing this unprecedented demand. And we're just working as hard as we can to balance the private donations we get with the public assistance to try to make sure people are there.
I'm sorry.
COVID-19 is...
No, please go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, COVID-19 has taken so much, right? People's jobs, they've taken their loved ones, and now we're just trying to keep it from taking Thanksgiving.
You know, Eric, we watch as schools close, and a lot of us have been wondering, those school meals are essential for so many kids, and I wonder if they're still getting the meals they need.
Well, for so many of those schools, they were able to nourish kids because they could convene them in school. Now, with distant learning, kids online, they're missing those meals. A child would miss 10 meals in a week. And if a mom has 2 or 3 kids in school, she's now feeling the impact of the cost of that food at home. And without employment, kids are going hungry. And we're hearing from schools that kids are struggling with their education because they don't have access to good nutrition.
It's just incredible. I know here in New York City, at least, the public schools provide the meals if you can come get them and that sort of thing. And I'm sure a lot of cities do that, but certainly not everywhere. And I wonder, I know you interact with a lot of people at the food bank. Are you seeing different faces, different groups of people now during the pandemic?
Well, pre-pandemic, we fed about 60,000 people a week, and now we're seeing about 120,000 people a week. And most of those are new to the food banks. They've never had to ask for help before. I think of a couple that I met at our distribution, an elderly couple that as they were driving through to pick up their groceries, the wife rolled down her window just to say thank you. And as I started to talk with them, I said, well, what do you want people to know about what's going on in your family and this hardship? And, the gentleman just bowed his head and started to get emotional. He was wearing a mask and he just said, it's hard. It's hard. It's so hard. And I think for these families that are just trying to meet the basic need of food, it's humbling.
Ugh.
More needs to be done.
And to that end, I know a lot of people watching us now and listening on Sirius XM and across our digital platforms. I know many of them would like to help. If you could quickly, how do they do it best?
Yeah, Shepard, the best thing to do is to go to feedingamerica.org, choose your food bank locator, and then get involved, whether it's donating food, going out to volunteer, or making a financial contribution. Shepard, we just hope that Congress acts quickly. The stimulus package needs to support families to put food on their table. The SNAP program is a great way, food stamps, to put food on the table, and policies around SNAP need to be looked at.
Yeah,
in Texas, if you own a car for $15,000 or more, you don't qualify for SNAP, and that's why people are in our line. We want to get them out of our line and into grocery stores.
Feedingamerica.org. Eric, thank you so much. All the best to you and everyone helping feed our folks. Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.